Hello, hello. Welcome in. Yeah, told you I'd be live here real soon. Good to see you. Hello, Princess. Good morning. Hi, guys. So before we get started with the reading, I figured I'd do like a quick collective, see if I can make a little highlight here. I forget how they work. I don't know if I hit it like before I start or if it's like after. I can't remember, but I'm gonna try. See if I can get it. So let's see. What is in collective's highest and best interest? You did Simone? Okay, I can get you here real soon. You'll be first. What is in collective's highest and best interest to know and or be aware of? 901s. This is like persevering. This is you reviewing the past so that you can close out a cycle successfully. This is not giving up with the 901s. Clarify the 9 of Wands. Yeah, this is you reviewing the past. 6 of Cups, exactly. Reviewing the past with this healthy detachment so you can learn from it and create those healthy boundaries moving forward. Yeah. Because you're ready for like new beginnings with the Ace of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords, just those past hangups is kind of keeping you stuck so you don't have to repeat that cycle. So the Queen of Wands is you manifesting from your inner divinity, pulling from your self-confidence, shining, um, getting your confidence back. Yeah, wow. This is what flew out with the judge, with the 6 of Wands. This is like victories, like overcoming those challenges, victory, success, returning home from the battle successfully with the strength and the judgment. Yeah, it's like you're making a decision to rise above self-doubt, any mental restriction, so you can enter into this new phase of your life with this courage and this strength moving forward. Anything else here? Queen of Swords. Yeah, it's like you're going to learn those lessons and you're going to be able to rise above any confusion, doubts, limitation, restriction because you've actually learned it. So when you meet this again sometime in the future, you know exactly how to handle it and maybe even avoid it altogether because you'll be able to see the signs. Yeah, you'll be able to gather the information that you need to make that decision about where your focus is going to go, is going to lie, where you're going to place your heart. Okay, so you did EXO? Okay, I can get you after Simone. Okay, Simone, what is your question? Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. You guys know that song? Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. Don't wanna leave you lonely. You gotta make me change my mind. I'm gonna learn that one. Learn how to play and sing that one. Simone. You still here, Simone? Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. What's your question? You can post. Don't wanna leave you lonely. You gotta make me change my mind. Is my friend Quetta falling for me? Okay. See. This Simone's friend Quetta. Like, is she falling for me? Feelings wise. Let's see. Is Simone's friend Quetta? Does she have like romantic sexual interest in Simone? And look. We're gonna look and see. No, Two of Swords, Eight of Cups. No, they feel like there's like a bit of a block there. So they're kind of like emotionally withdrawn from that. It's like they would feel like they would need to get more information before they start to kind of open their heart in such a way, and like they are not, that's not in their top priority. So it's like they're a bit emotionally withdrawn from even considering um they feel like it would cause like more trouble and burden. So with the Seven of Wands, they kind of feel like they're really busy in life, and they're just kind of, so to answer your question, I would say no, but it's not anything personal towards you or anything. Okay, little light, I can get you after. Hey, yeah, very good morning. I can get you after EXO. Okay. So does Simone's friend Quetta, does she just want to remain like friendship here? He did? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, how'd that go? So does Simone's friend Quetta, she want to be just friends, remain just friends with Simone? Yeah, Fool, King of Swords. Yeah, because they feel like they would need to gather more information for it to kind of, for them to open up to anything more than friends. Um, yeah. Yeah, I see that. I see that in the card, Simone. Diddy Yagmer. He's got it bad. What's that like? It's like an R&B song. Got it bad. Thinking about somebody else. What's that song? It's like an R&B song. Got it bad, got it bad. You know what I'm talking about? No, you got it bad when you. I don't know. Is it Usher? It's something about, you got it bad when you're like out in the club. What is it? I don't know. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I heard that song. It's kind of an older song, I guess. Yeah, he's got it bad. Yeah, I'm learning your national anthem on piano. Like, oh, you got that? Yeah, I'll have to look that. I haven't heard that song in a long time. I can't remember how it goes, but it's got like a really nice kind of melody to it. On my way to work, not sure. Oh, you'll be all right, little light. You'll be all right, little light. Okay, Burton, I can get you after little light. Oh, I see what you're saying, little light. Yeah, I'll probably be live later. But played pretty bad. He tried, Jagger. He tried. He's like, let me do something kind of thoughtful. This is like, she's a good squishy ball. Yeah. We can see why is Simone's friend being distant? Miss Simone. Yeah, Agmer. It's sweet. It's sweet. You know, gotta give it to him. It's sweet. I know, right? Why is Simone's friend being distant here? Because they feel maybe a bit like they're trying to make decisions in life and trying to figure out what it is that they want in life and trying to get that clarity with the Ace of Swords. Yeah, because they're really busy, Seven of Wands that came through earlier, Seven of Wands, and like they're trying to be methodical in their approaches in life to stabilize their life and build it for victory and success with the Six of Wands. So basically, they're just like kind of working on their life and themselves and like, you know, trying to get things organized and stuff. That's what I'm getting. Hope that helps the most. XO. It is sweet, Yagmer. It is. Little turd. A turd. He did. Oh, Yagmer. Telling you. CXO, what will Q think and feel when I go talk to him? He's been not as talkative. Okay, we'll see. So how will Q like view this? Is gonna tell us more about what he thinks. How will Q view XOXO Gemini when she approaches him because she wants to make sure that everything's cool between them? Still, let's see. Son of Swords. Usually you as someone that may have felt a little out past it and like wanting to fix things to see if there's something like that needs to be addressed or like apologized for, or you know, someone who's kind of like approaching the situation from like kind of a sideways manner. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Yeah, someone who he'll view as someone who may have felt like got their pride bruised or their ego bruised a little bit and kind of has their guard up now because you may feel like there you want to see like why he's been kind of avoidant, which he may feel like you may be a bit, you know, been a bit avoidant also. So it's almost like you two have been like marrying each other lately. But like you want to be able to put whatever happened between in the past so you can have more peace and harmony, um, you know, and restore some sort of warmth between you two. What is he going to feel? How's he going to feel, Q? How's Q going to feel when XOXO brings this up? Like he wants to overcome challenge, King of Wands. Yeah, like he wants to get out of the stuck energy and like lift any block or something like that that's been between you two. I see you, Willow. Okay, I can get you. I have Cashapp too, and Sheikah Cashapp. It's the money sign TaylorDivination. It's in the description box. Other than that, that's the only two I have. Clarify the King of Wands. Good morning, Lisa. Good morning, guys. Clarify the King of Wands. Queen of Cups. Yeah, they want to like heal things. It's like they feel, you know, like you know, they may have been a bit withdrawn because they may have been, you know, chasing some sort of dream or aspiration or something like that, and so they want to, like, you know, kind of work on things and kind of get things back to it. Did this person think XOXO had some sort of issue with him, or judgment? No, I thought that, you know, he didn't know. He was kind of unsure because, like, he's had like issues in the past, you know, that was like that, where like people would cast judgment and stuff like that. But yeah, so he kind of wasn't sure. So I think you guys are kind of matching energies or something like that. I love you too, Yagmer. Yeah, come back by, say hi. Enjoy your walk. You're probably a little bit on cloud 9 right now. Yeah, enjoy your walk. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what I'm getting. So I don't think, you know, what's going to be the outcome. Oh, it's not? I'm sure. I'm sorry, Anchika. I am doing free too, but I do that, like, donations take priority. So what's the outcome of this? I feel like you guys are going to try to talk about things and kind of like work things out and like restore order. So it looks good. I think you guys are going to be able to figure things out and kind of restore a sense of balance between you two. So it looks good. Okay, little lights. Hello, hello. Fizza. Hey, Nosi. Hello, hello. Welcome up. Good morning. Okay, we'll see. You're welcome. You're welcome. I almost called you Terry. You're welcome, Gemini. Hey, Nosi. What is the... You can, Ashika. I have to get through the donations because donations take priority. But yeah, just when I get through with those, then I'll go back to the free. Unless someone else donates again, but... what is T the Virgo's... What's going to be T the Virgo's overall energy towards Little Light for the next 3 weeks? Overall energy towards Little Light for the next 3 weeks. He's very focused on his vision, on his like outward achievements with the King of Wands. Independent. He feels, you know, like you're emotionally withdrawn, 8 of Cups, you know, and so he's emotionally withdrawn too. And he's just kind of like keeping to himself and kind of like working on his career and his finances, stuff like that. How does the Virgo like? How's the Virgo like view Little Light overall next like 3 weeks? Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah. How does to the Virgo like view the light next 3 weeks? Did you poke him back and say, "Hey, what's up?" You know, you try to keep it going, right? Like you didn't. Hopefully, right? You like poke him back and be like, "Hey, what's up?" That was contact. That was like, you know, when he poked you, just said like, "Dude, that's my eye." That was my eye. You like poked me right in the eye. Ow, my eye. I don't know. Um, how is he gonna be a little light next 3 weeks here overall? Yeah, so that's something, you know. He views you as someone who is trying to get to smoother water and make improvements in like work and career and like hobbies. And he feels like you are making plans to like pursue you know um new avenues, basically. It's both. It's been episangalo. Apissa. Apissa. It's both, but I am on donation right now. I do, Kaylee. What's gonna be to the Virgo's actions towards? Oh, apes angel. Oh, okay, gotcha. Thank you. um, yeah, I was like, what's to the Virgo's actions towards the light overall next few weeks? I got you, Kaylee. Four Swords. The Four Swords is kind of like taking a step back, but he may be holding back. But with the Knight of Cups, Page of Cups, he may be like maybe taking some sort of like action towards you in some way, maybe a small gesture, but not a big one with that Four Swords. Four Swords is kind of like taking a step back and kind of clarify the Four Swords. Eight of Cups. Yeah, he's a bit emotionally withdrawn. But he may like, see like observe you and maybe like on social media or something like that. Is he going to like text or anything? Little light the next 3 weeks? Message or text little light the next 3 weeks or so? Maybe. 9 of Cups. Yeah, I do see a return with a Judgment there. He is on the fence about it with the Seven of Pentacles, but you got the Queen of Wands, so he may take some sort of action. It's possible. Yeah, because it's like he wants to get the energy moving, so it's possible. But yeah, if he does, like I would try to keep the conversation going or like the energy going, you know what I'm saying? Like as much as you can. Yeah. Yeah, definitely by poking you. Oh, it's 5:55 where you are in Nosy. Let's see, it's AM or PM? It's 9. It's almost 10 AM here. East Coast. South African. Oh, okay. Nice. How's the weather there this time of year? Other side of the world? Let's see. Let's see little light. What does see the Virgo want with little light here? It's cold but not too bad. Yeah, what's the temperature? I wouldn't imagine your winters would be too bad there. Oh, you're Scotland? What's the weather there? See the Virgo want with little light. He wants good conversation. High Priestess, 4 wands, Knight of Swords. Yeah, he wants to be able to work to like come together and like build some sort of connection with you and just kind of see where things go. That's what he would want. We use degrees. Yeah, we use Fahrenheit. Do you guys use Fahrenheit? Do you guys use like Celsius or something like that? Cloudy in Scotland. Isn't it usually cloudy in Scotland? Yeah, always have rain. Yeah, that's why it's so beautiful there, so green and lush. I like the rain though. You know, you guys probably get tired of the rain sometimes. In the Highlands. Are you guys like tourist friendly? Because I think I knew someone who went to Ireland and like they hated tourists. Like they hated like they gave like tourists like they gave them like a hard time. Like people that went to visit Ireland, like they were like fucking tourists, you know. They're you're welcome though, like. Yeah, England. Oh yeah. Hot. Oh yeah. I'm in the south here, so it's like humid and hot, like, you know. Yeah. But yeah, they hate tourists over there. At least that wherever like the people I knew went, like they gave them a hard time. Like they could tell right away, like they were tourists, like they were not from there. Like they knew immediately. Who's that? Willow? Are you next, Willow? No, Burton. Burton, I think you're next. I think, right? The Irish love tourists around the world. There's a bit of tension with Americans. Oh, it's the Americans. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, so it's American thing. Okay. Well, you know. Burton, what does my spirit guides want me to know regarding my next romantic relationship? The last girl really left. Oh, I'm sorry, Burton. Yeah. All right, let's see. So, Burton's spirit guides. What do you want Burton to know regarding his next romantic relationship? This next romantic, like committed, you know, sexual partnership. What do you want Burton to know about this for Burton's highest and best interest? Basically with the Five of Swords, King of Cups, this is like the Five of Swords is like an inner struggle projected outwards. So if you feel triggered, like don't lash out out of trigger. Like if you feel like a bit of insecurity, like if something happens and it sparks some insecurity or fear, um, go within with the King of Cups, balance out that emotion, explore it, so that you can turn away from restriction and work on really building a solid connection. Um, Remove those blocks so you can have more freedom, less like tension in the connection. basically like keep a level head. Clarify the Five of Swords, King of Cups here. Yeah, Seven of Wands, like honor your convictions, like stand your ground, honor your convictions, but like work through things with the Seven of Wands. They're also saying take some time to heal the mind because you did go through a challenging time. So with the Four of Swords, it's like suspending previous beliefs and judgments and like, heartache to heal with the Ace of Cups, like soothe yourself, like find where those wounds are that's been triggered and like soothe yourself, like pour that self-love, that divine healing energy right from the heavens, like to soothe the mind, to soothe the wound, to soothe the heart so that you can leave the past behind and truly begin anew. Anything you want me to look at specifically, Burton, like in regards to it? Basically saying like, honor your emotions, honor your feelings, soothe the wounds, and be diplomatic in your communications and needs, emotional boundaries. Anything else here? King of Wands. Yeah, focus on your visions. Overcome challenge. Build up your confidence. You're very attractive. You're charismatic. So it's like building upon that. Creating some distance between the past that was really chaotic and getting to smoother water with the Six of Swords so you can make sense of the past and move forward towards building up your confidence and setting healthy boundaries and stepping into like leadership and authority in your life. All right, Burton, gotcha. Clarify the King of Wands. Yeah, we can see Burton. Let's see. What is Burton's last relationship? It was passionate, there's a lot of attraction and it burned like really quickly and which that can burn out really quickly or that can cause like a lot of chaos, right? Um no, Willow. I'm on Burton. I think you're after Burton. Um so it kind of moved kind of quickly. Hey Scott, welcome in. How you doing? Good to see you. So it burned like really like quickly. Um Thank you, Kaylee. Yes, yeah. Thanks, Kaylee. It burned really quickly, and like it lacked that grounding. You know what I mean? So it's like really passionate, burned really quickly, lacked that grounding, and yeah, I'm getting. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't like that kind of taking things slow and kind of pacing it, and really get to know each other. It was just kind of like quick and like you know what I mean? Like, how you doing, Scott? Good to see you. Clarify the Ace of Wands magician. High Priestess. And there wasn't like processing of like past issues, right? And there wasn't like that processing, that healing of past issues. They're kind of like brought into the connection, from the past. So it's like it burned really quickly, really hot, really passionate. Didn't take your time, didn't take things slow to really get to know each other. Um, yeah. Yeah, I'm good, Scott. Doing good. Just you know, living the dream. And there was a lot of, extra responsibilities and burdens that weren't processed, and balance that was needed in terms of time, energy, effort, things that needed to be worked through and discussed that wasn't. So, yeah. See, so a lot of times, like if the connection is like really passionate, burns with it really quickly, it's best to like take your time, because you may find later on that maybe it's not right for you, and then it's like it's harder to get out of, and it kind of caused like a bunch like the more energy in your life than if you have taken things slow. It'd be not so chaotic. That's what I got for you, Brute. But yeah, so that makes sense, and she's always busy. And if you kind of like took your time and kind of like went slow, you would have seen that, and then it would have gave you more time to like decide, and kind of like see how you're going to like work through these things, or how you're going to respond, or you know, move forward with it. Like it would be more easy, like easier. You know what I mean? Willow, what's your question, Willow? Yeah, and see, like, if you had, like, taken it slow, like, there's this intense attraction, right, and passion. Okay, Shatira, yeah, I can get you after Kaylee. If you would have, like, kind of controlled that fire with the King of Wands energy, and just kind of, like, taken things slow, you probably would have been aware of that much sooner, and without the intense, like, passionate emotional investment that was, you know, spent. Is my connection with the guy who has the 7 tattoo? Okay, let's see. Interesting. We're gonna see, Willow. See if they'll tell us. Um, is Willow's connection with a guy who has the 7 tattoo? Um, likely is he gonna be Willow's second husband? Page 1. It's not coming through as something like faded or anything, but it is saying like there is a passionate spark between you two, that would lead to like some sort of success, and like being able to find solutions during certain conflicts that could like the connection, like that you could have something stable. But Page of Wands is kind of like being excited or looking forward to what may come from in the future. So it's not like something that's saying like, yes, this is fated, this is going to happen. It's kind of like It's kind of like it's fueling like this kind of inspiration, or like, when it comes to motivating yourself, looking forward to the future. Clarify the Page of Wands. Chariot. So that's you. Yeah, so that's you. Like Page of Wands is like being excited about future, and it's like the writer too. So it's like you're the writer of your life. You're the master of the creator of your life here. Yeah, on donation right now. Like I am doing free and pay, but donations take priority. So what do you want Willow to know about connection with this person with the 7 tattoo? Page of Pentacles, just kind of like pages, so it's like something new, like something that's being initiated. Page of Pentacles does take things seriously, and it is like, um, investing the time, the energy. There is a connection that you do feel with the Two of Cups, but I don't know if you feel like there's other pressing issues that you need to focus on. And it's like you're wanting to connect to that good old feeling again, like that new love, that kind of like fresh energy. And with Judgment, it's like, I'm getting kind of like reevaluating, or evaluating, making decision about the potential that you see in the future in regards to like what you've learned in your past from like connections and things like that. Um, Clarify the Page of Pentacles. The Devil. And not allowing yourself to feel like stuck or trapped or bound, and dealing with like there is issues with trust with the 5 of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups here. And I think it's like building like friendship, really like getting to know this person first, because I think maybe after you get some time, take some time to get to know them, like your energy may shift, because I don't know if this is like a pattern that you're recognizing that kind of shows up in your life. And yeah, right, Burton. What is this person? How's this person view Willow? Maybe it was someone who maybe is going through some things, someone that has gone through some sort of shift or transition in their life, and you're kind of working on like healing. They see you as someone who's really like intuitive, sensitive, loving, and that you may desire, I don't know if he feels like you got the 9, 10 of Cups, Emperor. If he feels like you may desire more from him, um, yeah. and that you're kind of like protecting your heart, but he does view you as someone who is kind of open to potential with him. Right. Yeah, ask what he wants with you. The one with the 7 tattoo, you got the 8 of Pentacles. This is like effort, like working on things. Like he does want to explore to see if there's something that, and to explore it, being like polite, stable, grounded, to see if there could be something. But it's like in a detached way. It's like he's like, there's like this curiousness, but there's like this detachment because it's like he's, you know, right. It feels like you kind of like are at a pause, and things like aren't really moving in regards with you. Like, and so he's kind of curious to see like how things are going to unfold, but he's still a bit guarded because of like past and so there's a hesitancy, bit of resistance, but there's like a curiosity as well. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's basically what I'm getting, Willow. Um, I think Kaylee's next. I think it's Kaylee, and then you, Shateria. Um, but yeah. Um, I can ask Willow just to see what comes out, like who your next husband is. If you want me to, we can just see. Good morning, T. Okay, T, I can get you after Shateria. Let's see. So who is Willow's next, like second husband? Who is Willow's second husband? Who is Willow's second husband? Who is Willow's second husband? Queen of Swords. I don't know. I can't get specific. There's someone who's been through some things, and they're willing to like try again. So they may have been married before, had like kind of serious connections with the Queen of Swords, and they're kind of like, yeah, I'll try again here. But Queen of Swords, clarify the Queen of Swords. King of Wands, yeah. So they're really attractive, charismatic, passionate. Um, but they've been through it. They've been through a lot of endings and betrayals and stuff, and they're like, okay, trusting my intuition here. Maybe there's some potential with Willow. I'll try, but he looks like he's someone that's been through it in love. Yeah, 6 of Wands. He's someone that's like going to take his time. He's someone that's going to take his time because he understands like these things can't be rushed, and he wants to build up genuine connection to make sure like you're the one for him. So it's going to be, because I think he's like, okay, when I get married, I want it to be like just this one, just this time, like. But yeah, he's very skilled, and he's willing to like open up this potential to like be your emperor. Um, but yeah, so we don't get a lot. Like they're not telling us a lot, but that's what I got. Willow. Kaylee. Kaylee. 2 marriage lines. I don't know a lot about palm reading. I found it interesting though. Hey, Kaylee. Hey, Elaine. Welcome in. You're welcome, Willow. Yeah, Kaylee. Let's see. What's Mark's feelings for Kaylee? Mark's feelings for Kaylee. He's a bit emotionally withdrawn right now with the 8 of Cups. But he has love for you, King of Cups, but he is he's trying to avoid like being too sensitive and getting like deeply hurt. So it's like he's trying to be logical. He's trying to figure out how to exist in this connection with you in a way that he doesn't feel like he's going to feel weakened by his emotion for you. I don't know how else to describe it. Clarify the 8 of Cups here. But he does feel this love for you, 2 of Cups. He does find fulfillment with you. He wants to have like, there's a vision that he has for his life that he feels like he would be kind of suspending or sacrificing in a way. To have you. Clarify the 8 of Cups, 2 of Cups. King of Wands, yeah. Yeah, he there's happiness that you bring him, there's joy that you bring him. He's a bit resistant to it because he feels like he has a certain vision for his life that he would be sacrificing if he was to indulge too much in it. He does feel like this bond with you, and he does feel like he values it very much with the lovers there. What is Kaylee's advice here? What do you advise Kaylee when it comes to relationship with Mark here? Kind of like get with him, come together with him, and see if you can like find some sort of resolution in the connection with the Three of Pentacles. Um, with the Knight of Cups, he can be an idealistic lover. Like he idealizes love, and he can be like a hopeless romantic, you know. And I think they're saying like tame that and just get down to the reality of the situation, um, and kind of process the reality, process what has transpired. Clarify the Three of Pentacles. Four of Cups. Yeah, it's like there's other pressing issues to focus on. There's a bit of discontentment that needs to be addressed, and it's like you're wanting to reconnect with that good old feeling again, and it's difficult to because of the reality of the situation. So I think it's about communication and trying to find some sort of win-win, figuring out where he's at, where you're at, what you both want, and can you rise above to enter into a new phase where you can reconnect for stability. You know what I mean? How else do you advise Kaylee? Because like they're also saying know your worth, know your value, because you may be feeling like a bit uncertain about your value or how much you know you're worthy, how much you matter. And I think it's about making sure that you know your worth, know your value, that you have your priorities in order, and that you talk very kindly about yourself and truthful about who you are and your value. To rewrite what this trigger is that's happening. Kind of like what I messaged you before, you know. Clarify the Empress and the Moon. Yeah, it's like getting your head and your heart in alignment, building up that confidence for victory so that you can move forward in a balanced way and kind of leave behind like feelings of insecurity. Sorting through things, getting to know yourself on a deeper level, what makes you who you are and what it is that you truly want, and working through that so you can make decisions that's in alignment with you, with the truth of who you are and like your higher self, you know. I'll see you guys. Yeah, so then you can overcome and just kind of restore victory. And your emotional balance. Because then you'll have more clarity to listen to your intuition before you make decisions. And they're saying follow your signs, your synchronicities in life. Hello, Elola. Cheers from the United States, the South. The southern gal. South Carolina, South Kakalaki, we call it sometimes. South Kakalaki. I should take you guys on a little tour. Little, like, tour of the plains. Like, I'm taking you guys to this, like, park, but I don't need to, like, take you. Show you to town or something. Anything else you want Kaylee to know? Kaylee's highest and best interest. Yeah, they're saying just kind of like release what's not working, kind of focus on what you do have and utilize that to restore a sense of joy and playfulness so that you can have clarity and regain that confidence and empower yourself. Yeah, basically. You're not Shatira, yeah. I'm upstate South Carolina. So you're welcome. Shatira. Lola, la 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 Lola. I'm on donation, but I will go back to the free here soon. So I met someone at my friend's wedding. What okay, let's see. There's no list for free, but I will go back to the free when I'm through the donation. I think Shatiria is the last one, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think anyone else donated after Shatiria. Could be wrong, but I don't think so. This is not coming to mind here. Oh yeah, T. After T event. Yeah, T. That's right, T. What are Damon's overall energy towards Shatiria here? High Priestess. They're kind of like listening to the intuition. They may feel like, you know, like you had like common people, 10 of Pentacles, that he's kind of at the precipice about connecting with you, but he may have let some insecurities kind of interfere. So he's just kind of like pulling back into the shadows, kind of listening to his intuition there for the High Priestess. But there's a crush with the Page of Cups. And like he wants to like communicate and kind of like, you know. Well, let's see. How does Damon view Shatiria? Oh, 3 came out. The Queen of Cups, the Sun, the Knight of Cups. He views you as someone very like intuitive, sweet, empathetic, kind. You stand out, and he feels like you're a charmer, like you're charming, but that you may be a bit guarded when it comes to him, because it looks like he's King of Wands, like he's like attractive, kind of charismatic, but he may view you as someone that was kind of like not this again, you know, or something, you know. All right, like, you know. What is Damon's feelings for Shatiria? He feels like there's a bit of a block stalemate, and he feels like he needs like more information before he can really make decision about how he feels really. But he's moving really slow with the Knight of Pentacles. He does feel like, you know, the foundation's been laid between you two, but there's no like action taken or no like seeds being planted. He does have a pull, a desire to like connect with you again, to see like where you two stand if you're kind of on the same kind of page, but he feels a bit restricted in being able to do that. Wisdom on want with Shantaria. Yeah, he feels like he's got a lot of pressing issues to focus on with the Four of Cups, but he does find you very like attractive. I think he just doesn't know, like, you know, doesn't know really. But he would like to know. He would like to kind of get to know you and kind of chat and stuff. I can see. Did he try to text Shateria yesterday? Yeah, so this makes sense. Yeah, it's new. Did he try to text Shateria yesterday? Fool, he thought about it. Hermit, but he kind of kept to himself. He did think about it though. I think he wanted to, but I'm not sure if he did though with that hermit there. Almost though. His next action? We can look, see. What's this guy's next action? Short Shateria. Six of Swords. Kind of like, he wants to get to smoother water, the Six of Swords. He's like trying to make a decision to kind of push forward so he can calm his emotions and kind of stabilize his energy, his finances. And maybe get things like more grounded and stable between you two. So clarify this in terms of his next action. He wants to reach out, communicate with the Two of Cups. Yeah, he's going to return, probably to communicate. Probably soon. All right, T. You can post T. Actually, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, I'm back. Hello, welcome in. Good news. Okay, good. Let's see. What's the good news coming in for T? What's the good news coming in for T? Magician. You have all the talent, skills, and abilities to manifest your desires with the Magician card. I see you making plans with the Two of Wands, being very innovative with the Seven of Swords, where it's like you're focusing on the 20% that yields 80% of the results. So it's like there's a lot of intelligent, like efficient plans happening here, so that you can launch something with success with the Three of Wands. Yeah. Clarify the magician. He's like, yep. Yeah, it's like you're making a decision to push forward, and you're figuring out how to make something simple, so that you don't have to like overcomplicate it when it's unnecessary to overcomplicate. Because it is true. It's like 20% really does yield 80% of the results, and the rest of it's kind of like fluff and like just kind of like So I think you're really focusing on like getting down to the brass tacks of something, and like focusing on what yields the most results, so you can simplify something and make it more manageable, so that you can end delay and really take action moving forward and not burn yourself out, by doing it, or like put yourself out any. It's like, sounds good, T. What else is good news coming towards T? Good news coming towards T. Hierophant. You're gathering information, you're integrating, you're listening to your inner teacher, you're following a tried and true path, one that you know works. This has worked for you many times before, or people that it's worked for many people before. Hey, Admiral, welcome back. Yeah, where it's like you're wanting to persevere, and it's like you're learning from the past, figuring out what worked, what didn't work. And then it's like you're molding something like clay and getting some sort of divine inspiration about how to build something without losing its spirit, where it's like your head and your heart's in alignment with it, so you can really gain the treasure. Clarify the Hierophant. Hey, Xavier. Okay, gotcha. Get you after T. Clarify the Hierophant. Eat chips at a park. Oh, that sounds nice, yeah, Maria. Thank you for bringing me on your picnic. Clarify the Hierophant for T. Queen of Pentacles, Emperor. You also may get like find like some sort of mentor too with the Emperor, but I feel like you are organizing, being very methodical, creating calm out of chaos, and formulating a plan that is within the rules of societal norms, so to speak. But it's helping you to turn away from restriction and shine a light on legacy that you desire to build, and it's a plan that you feel like is workable. It's like you're giving like birth to this something new, and then it's like you're creating the structure to sustain it. Like, does that make sense? Working on a camping with a tequila bread. Okay, so I feel like that. Yeah, I feel like that Emperor was talking about like a person. It looked like it's like, yeah. So that makes sense. Yeah. Um, so will T hear from this influencer she wants to work with? She hear back from this influencer? 3 1s, yeah, I think you are. 3 1s is like, can talk about, you know, collaborations and launching something. Though there's like some things still to be discussed. Clarify 3 1s. She got the tower here. Clarify 3 1s. Three of Swords, 2 and 1s. I don't know if it's like, because this is weird, because I was like, are you going to hear back from them? 3 1s, which is a yes. Clarified at Tower, which is a no. So it's like, okay. So I don't know if you two are going, like, you may hear back from them, and then it's like, it may not be a go. Gonna clarify it, you got the 3 of Swords, which can talk about setbacks, are like, yeah, like setback. But then 2 1s is like making some sort of plan. Like, so I'm not sure exactly what to make of that right there. Other good stuff coming towards T. Good news. So what's the outcome of that with this person? A new beginning. Ace of Wands. Creativity, new beginning. Things, opportunities. Negotiations and exploring to formulate plan. Clarify Ace of Wands. Five of Wands. So it's going to be debate and kind of like bouncing ideas off each other so to come up with solution about what to leave behind, what to pursue when it comes to working on project and to bring it into alignment. Yeah. Anything else? Like, what else is good coming towards T? Good news coming towards T. Yeah, just you getting organized, methodical, you know, having like your finances being pretty good with the Queen of Pentacles. It looks like you're getting excited about the future, and you're coming up with alternate ways to bring something about, like a middle path, so that you can rise into the next phase of your life and move beyond restrictions and limitations and self-doubt. So, yeah, that's good. It's kind of repeating itself a little bit. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles. And you're also like going to be in a position where it's like you're utilizing past wisdom, you know, hard-earned wisdom. So you're like, oh, I'm so glad that you know, happened, because now I know how to process. Now I know how to deal with it. Now I know, okay, that's not going to work if I do it that way. You know, it's kind of like you're actually finding use to like for some hard-earned wisdom. You know, it's like coming into to your benefit. You know, in that way. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Hey, Hanna. Five of Swords. Yeah, it's like you're learning what you're going to be learning, like what to cut out, and battles that can't be won, what to remove yourself from, partnerships, connections, ideas that aren't going anywhere. and you're making decision to like, okay, this can't be one. Nothing's ever going to come of this. And it's like you're going to be making decision to cut things out because of the just sheer efficiency in your life. Hey, story time. I am taking donations. Will things go well with the Super Club? It's a local restaurant. Let's see. Will things go to T's in T's favor? Work out well with T in regards to the Super Club? King of Wands. It's like a vision. That's like a vision. Things may not go the way you like you want them to. You got the three of cups and the 5 of cups, right? But then the 4 of swords, where it's like it is going to work out in your favor because you're going to be more in alignment with your vision. Clarify the King of Wands. 8 of Swords. Yeah, it's like you're going to be honoring your vision. So, because it's like you may feel it sometimes in regards to this, like they may have different ideas and you may feel like you don't want to be controlled or feel like you're giving your power away to something outside of you. It's like you have a certain vision that you want to pursue. So I'm not sure if you're actually going to end up working with them or not. Let's see, will T end up working with Super Club? Hey, Apes Angel. So I'm on donation. I still have donation. I have T. I have Xavier, and then I have story time. Ace of Wands. That would be a yes. I think you will. Yeah. I think like you're gonna be able to come together and come to some sort of agreement about how to move forward with the project. Like by the Ace of Wands. Queen of Cups, yeah. Because it's like you're manifesting opportunity. It's like law of attraction. It's like you're working with law of attraction. Ace of Wands would be a yes, but it's kind of like at spark. It's like you got to feed the fire to keep it going, you know? So it's like something you got to feed. Will it end up being successful for T working with Super Club? Seven of Cups. I mean, there's lots of options here, is what it's saying. I do see you like coming together and trying to work things out, kind of tie up loose ends as you go to create some sort of plan. It's kind of like there's potential, like with the Seven of Cups. It's kind of like clarify the Seven of Cups. There's lots of ways you can take this, and it's like it depends on like how you choose to proceed. Clarify the Seven of Cups. 8 of Wands, but that is quick results. It's like getting your priorities in order. But there's like having to find like that middle path and face insecurity and the unknown to rise above, to make decision about how you're going to stabilize and build something with solid foundation for that quick results. So it's basically there's potential for that to be so, yes. And it's like kind of working through different ideas and potentialities and stuff. You did, Zoe? Okay, I can get you after story time. One second, story time. You'd be after Xavier. Oh, you have to do that, T. Thank you. Anything else T needs to know here? T's highest and best good. Yeah, that just you're the writer. This is like the writer. This is like the writer, you know, the pen. Like you're the writer of your life. It's like write your own story, do it your way. And they're saying, you know, follow your passions, be excited about the future. Um, yeah, create your life. Take the lead in your life. Create your life that's full of passion, happiness, and move forward victoriously, knowing that you're guided by the universe. Um, and you're always on the right path when you follow your passions and your happiness and your bliss. Uh, yeah, I understand. Would they be, I can check for that team. Will this company, like the Super Club, will they be fair when it comes to paying tea? Fair with payments to tea here. King of Wands. King of Wands is honest, loyal, yeah. There may be discussions to gain perspective about um, what that's going to be. But King of Wands is like honest, you know? Verify King of Wands. King of Swords, yeah. Honest. Honest, clear, direct. Um, Ace of Swords, yeah, honest when it comes to financial balance and dealings. I think it's just like the communication of finding that balance or that perspective that can be negotiated. But yeah, they would be. They would. Um. Okay, Xavier. I think you want a general, didn't you? Yeah, I like seeing the King of Wands and the King of Swords. This is good. I like that drink. It reminds me of, I don't know if you guys ever remember, like when I was a kid, they had this Dr. Pepper gum. I don't know if they still have the Dr. Pepper gum, but it was good. Like it had like the syrup inside of it, and it did taste like Dr. Pepper. I don't know if you guys remember that, or if they still even have it. General, now through the end of August. Okay, let's see. General for Xavier. Let's see what's going on now. For Xavier. Like now, it's like you're trying to make plans. You know, when it comes to venturing out into something new, and it's like you're kind of in the hermit where it's like you're checking the map and you're trying to decide how you can achieve your vision for your life and what that looks like exactly. And you may be kind of changing certain desires or shifts about priorities or what that vision for your life truly looks like. And you're kind of meditating and processing your next moves. Clarify the Two of Wands and the Hermit. Fool. Yeah, it's like you're at this precipice of this new beginning where, you know, you've gained insight and perspective and you're kind of feeling a little bit more excited about the potential that the future could hold, and you're kind of opening yourself up to the possibilities with the Seven of Cups. Like you do have options, you know? how you're going to proceed. So show me how this is going to unfold for Xavier through the end of August here. Empress, you're going to find fertile ground and you're going to be taking good care of yourself. And you're going to be blooming and blossoming as a person with the Three of Pentacles. There's something that you're very skilled at with the Three of Pentacles. It's a card of mastery. And you are opening up to the potential of opportunities that do surround you and keeping an eye out for those. At times you may feel like you're having certain setbacks and you kind of go back and forth between, you're building something, you're blooming and blossoming, to having certain setbacks. But it's like it's this period of evolution for you with the Empress, because there's that waterfall in the Empress card, which means like you never step in the same river twice. So it's like this evolution that you're going through. Clarify the Empress. Yeah, it's like you're bringing your vision to life, and you are budgeting your money, utilizing your resources to get yourself into a better position. Okay, story time. I'll see you next time. I'll remember. What else for Xavier now to the end of August? Knight of Pentacles. Like, you do have a good plan, and if you continue to push forward with it, you'll have success with the Knight of Pentacles. I just feel like you're tying up loose ends as you go, and you're gathering like skills and knowledge and wisdom to make that decision to take your talent, skills, and resources and new beginnings to hunt for that treasure. And there is success with creative discipline and listening to your intuition with the King of Cups here. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. It's like you're wanting to reconnect that good old feeling in life again, where it's like you had zest for life and you felt, excited to get out of bed, or like work, like, that zest for life. And it's like you are going to be working on taming the ego, taming the fears that say that you can't have this, and working on finding that balance and creating that life that you feel like is stable, so that you can have like a routine that is such that will lead you to this vision that you have for your life. So it's like, where are you? Where do you want to be? What are the steps that you can take to get there, basically? And that's what you're doing. And it's like you're being motivated by, because the Queen of Wands is the queen that if someone says she can't do something, she's like, watch me, watch me, I'll show you how it's done. So it's like you're being motivated by certain passions. What else for Xavier? What else for Xavier? Yeah, and you're making a decision to push forward, and it's like you are learning from past things that didn't work. You're being very inquisitive. You're wanting to ask like certain questions, like what, when, how, so that you can launch something for success, for this potential. And if you continue to stick with it, it will bring finances for you sometime in the future with the Page of Pentacles. And it's like you are like almost like doing like little reconnaissance missions to see like, okay, does this feel right? Is there something here that I can utilize? Is this something like, that I can, make use of? And yeah, it looks good, Xavier. You're welcome. You did send it to me? I'll have to look, Yagmer. I'll look. No, I hadn't seen it, but I'm gonna look when I hop off and see. I can't believe you sent it. It didn't notify me and nothing. Zoe. Hey, Crystal. Trying to manage my. Oh yeah, yeah. I can't believe it didn't notify me. I'll look and see. And if for some reason, I'll check my spam just in case, like it went to spam too. I'll let you know if I got it or not. I'm trying to manage my physical resources today. Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying, Zoe. Yeah, like conserving your energy as much as possible. I gotcha. So is it in Zoe's highest and best interest to take it easy at the club here? Three of Swords. Yeah, there's some healing, like with the Three of Swords there. Yeah, because it's like the Three of Swords is like it can show up, for example, when we know we gotta do something and we just don't feel like freaking doing it, like exercise. And that Three of Swords is like that grief where it's like, oh God, do it. Or like when you have to get up, go to work or something like that. Um, yeah, so I think with the Seven of Pentacles, it's kind of like taking your time. And then I think there's going to be more energy with the Nine of Swords. Just do things in balance with the Six of Pentacles. Clarify the Three of Swords. Okay, Crystal, just let me know. Clarify the Three of Swords. Death. Death. I think also something that's going to help you that's for your highest and best interest with the Ace of Cups, Knight of Wands, and Ace of Pentacles is like reconnecting to something that you like enjoy about it. So you can like enjoy the process of going to work, so you can get kind of excited about work or excited about going there and what it takes to achieve it, so that you can, you know, actually enjoy what it is that you're doing. That might boost your energy more. Or is it, okay, I gotcha. Or is it in, so there's another question here. Okay, or is it in Zoe's highest and best interest to finish the moving process at the apartment today? Yeah, that one's better. Queen of Wands, Emperor. Queen of Wands is like taking that action to put in that hard work to create calm out of chaos, and like kind of take the lead when it comes to organizing your environment. Yeah, because the Empress, that can be about, having a beautiful environment in the home so that you can get your priorities in order, and it actually will make you feel better all around, to have things more organized, and you can get it off your mind and kind of like create beauty in your surroundings. That's going to lift your mood and actually give you more energy in a long run. So I think that would be better, actually, for sure. Clarify the Emperor and the Queen of Wands. Almost, and Sheikah. I'm still on donation. But if you stick around, I'll make sure to answer you when I get through. Clarify the Emperor and the Queen of Wands for Zoe. The World, yeah. This one's better. This one's much better, yeah. See, there's that Empress, 4 of Wands, 8 of Wands again. Yeah, that one's much better. Yeah. Okay, and Shika, I think Zoe. So I can answer you now, and Shika. So what's your question? I know you've been sticking around for a while. You're welcome, Zoe. You're welcome. Are you still here, Anshika? You can post. Because Zoe was my last donation, because I don't think Crystal's donated yet, so gotta go ahead and ask before she does. So you can post. What's your question? Okay, so what is Sharanish feelings for Anshika? Sharanish feelings for Anshika. Good. Two of Swords. I feel like there's a stalemate, a block between you two. There's a lot of grief and heartache that they haven't processed, that they're kind of pushing down and ignoring. They do have like anxiety and worry because of past hangups that they're trying to stay balanced with the King of Cups, and they're on the fence when it comes to just kind of trying to learn from the situation and move forward in life. They do have feelings for you with the King of Cups, but they are like not engaging with that love because it elicits desire. And so not quite, and Shika, not quite, but he is trying to make that decision. Yeah, Yagmer. Yeah, I'm curious to see what his didn't your last reading, what was it? It was really good, his feelings for you. Remember when it like, didn't you get like the lovers and like what was it? Yeah, it was good though. I'm not sure if he is Anshika because I feel like he. See, the King of Cups is there. The King of Cups isn't one like he's more of like attracting opportunity. So I think this person's main goal is kind of like balancing out his emotions so he can have some sort of stability in his life, and I think that's his main goal. So I don't see him like taking the initiative to reach out anytime soon. What's Jack's feelings for Yagman? What is Jack's feelings for Yagman? What is Jack's feelings for Yagman? Wow, yeah, I was trying to remember. Yeah, it was good. It was like, yeah, okay. Yeah, 7 of Wands, Ace of Wands, Page of Wands, of Lovers. Yeah, because it was like yeah. What is Jack's feelings for Yagner? Five of Swords, Nine of Cups, 10 of Wands, 3 of Swords. He feels like he got some emotional fulfillment or satisfaction, and he's making the decision to push forward when it comes to certain responsibilities that he has to focus on. Though it's difficult with the 10 of Wands to the 3 of Swords. Like he knows it's causing setbacks, and it's like difficult to do. And it's not what he truly wants or what truly brings him emotional fulfillment with the 9 of Cups, but he's still doing it because he feels like he has to or something. Okay, Crystal, you can post, Crystal. Yeah. But he intends on keeping certain promises in regards to you. Yeah, he told me his goal is to retire till the end of the year. Wow. Oh, I see. You can post, Crystal. It's just one free question per live, Anshika. Yeah. I met this man named Bernard and has been. Oh, Crystal. Crystal got her pick of the litter. Telling you, Empress always has options. Even if she isn't aware, you know? Like, they're there. How does Bernard view Crystal? How does Bernard view Crystal? You're welcome. How does Bernard view Crystal? How does Bernard view Crystal? View Crystal? How does Bernard Maybe he's just someone very balanced with the King of Cups, very emotionally mature. Someone who's very skilled, someone who is open to negotiate and have balanced conversation, someone who has their priorities in order, someone who communicates diplomatically, someone who is balanced. Clarify the King of Cups. Went from me. I know, right, Crystal? Your world opened up. Clarify the King of Cups. Yeah, he feels like you're very attractive, and like you communicate creatively, passionately. That you move really slowly, and you're very emotionally balanced. Because of like your past and things you've learned, it's left you a bit guarded. But you are still there. Like you're still like, you're like a warrior, like an emotionally balanced warrior. What is Bernard's like thoughts when it comes to crystal? He's Sag girl. What's Bernard's thoughts when it comes to crystal? 9 of Wands. Like, I think he's been a bit, you know, wounded too. And I think he's like, okay, let me just, he's still protective of his heart. And he's like, maybe, you know, maybe there could be something here. Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, this new beginning. I'm just going to try to stay emotionally balanced because, like, this isn't his first rodeo, so to speak. So he's like, you know, clarify the 9 of Wands. He's very lustful towards you, though. And, like, he knows that, he's going to have to, like, you know, kind of, like, keep it together in terms of connecting and communicating with you. Or you'll put up those walls, you know. Clear for the 9 of Wands, Devil. Moon. He's thinking like he's a bit like uncertain of the unknown when it comes to you too, and there's a little bit of like an internal battle that he's going through where it's like there's that attraction, you know, and a curiosity about you, but then there's that fear of like repeating something from the past that he'd rather wish not to repeat. There's a little bit of fear, insecurity there. So it's like he's kind of pulling back, some kind of like looking within so that he can clear up misunderstandings within himself or this conflict within himself, to learn from whatever transpired in the past and just kind of keep an eye open and just have the courage to kind of be patient and like hold back when necessary and just kind of like see, like not rush into anything. What does Bernard want with Chris? Queen of Swords. He wants to like see, you know, because he does feel a connection to you, but he wants to kind of not reach or grab for it just yet because he kind of wants to see if there could be success. Okay, Gito, just let me know. Is this person, like, when he's in connection, like if he was in a connection with Crystal, would he be loyal? Bernard. If Bernard was in a committed relationship with Crystal, would he be able to be loyal? Would he be loyal? Death. Fool. Emperor. Emperor? 9 of Cups. It depends on how things go. Emperor, 9 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. It depends on how things go. Bernard, is he a loyal person in connection? Is he like a monogamous? Is he monogamous? Is Bernard monogamous in connections, romantic connections? Yeah, 6 of Wands. Yeah, Empress Strength card. I think he's monogamous. Um, so would he would be able to stay loyal here? Hey Nancy, some on donations, but I will go back to the free. If you want to stick around, I'd be happy to look into that for you. So would he be loyal, faithful to Crystal Bernard? Nine of Pentacles. He's quite independent, but you got the King of Wands, which is loyal. Ten of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, if there's something here that he feels like has longevity or potential, he is willing to put in the work, and he would be loyal, faithful. Yeah. He seems more responsible than most. Okay, good. That's good. That's good, Crystal. Anything else you want to know? Hopefully they don't fall. Does he want kids? Okay. Does Bernard want kids? Like sometime in the future? Does he want children sometime in the future? Bernard. Does Bernard want children sometime in the future? He hasn't quite made that decision yet. The Two of Swords. Yeah, he feels like he's not in a position right now to like make that certain sacrifice. Though if the seeds were planted, you know, he would be kind of open to it. But he feels like it would take up like a lot of finances, a lot of responsibility, like a lot of his time, and like he would have to make certain sacrifices that he feels like he's not quite prepared to do. So I don't think he's quite decided on that. Clarify the Two of Swords. Queen of Swords. Yeah, it's like the Moon. Yeah, it's like he's kind of like a little scared of the unknown and the responsibility, though he does feel like he would be a good dad with the Magician, and he would step up, and he has the potential to do so. He's not quite in that place right now where it's something that he wants to pursue, at least in this stage of his life. Now, on donation. Hey, AM, welcome in. You're welcome, Crystal. Okay, Gitu. Good morning. More donation. I will go back to the free. I will answer a couple free before I hop off. But I am doing donation right now. I think I have Gito. After Gito, I think it's open unless another donation comes through. General messages and advice, spirit guides on life. Why am I feeling so? Let's see. Why is Gito? Eight of Wands, there's like a lot of energy. It's like there's a lot of energy. You may be picking up on certain projections, but it's like other people's ideas and voices and thoughts and energies that you have to sort through with the Eight of Wands. It's like figure out what energy is yours, what ideas are yours, what beliefs are yours, and which beliefs are not. Um, because it's like it's like you're in a good place emotionally, but there is like other it's like there's a lot of things that make up who we are. There's light and there's shadow, and there's things within us that aren't even in alignment truly. It's like other people's ideas, voices, or energies. And I think it's just other energies that's there, that's not yours, that's causing some dis-ease in your energy, you know, because you are very sensitive with the King of Cups there. Clarify the universe. Yeah, Seven of Cups, King of Cups. Yeah. Yeah, it's like you're wanting to make plans to figure out how to bring a sense of stability in a time of uncertainty and kind of chaotic energy. And you're like trying to seek that out, but you're also trying to find a good balance where it's like you're giving to yourself an emotional fulfillment, um, so as not to be overwhelmed by that energy. What is Gito's advice? Nine of Wands. It's like inviting some fresh energy into your life and kind of exploring things so you can come up with a plan that you feel like feels good or that would work. Um, Being open to explore other ways of accomplishing longevity and stability in your life, with other resources that you do have at your disposal. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Yeah. Creating calm out of chaos, taking authority and leadership in your life to restore order using logic and intuition and evaluate situations about in regards to what's in alignment with your core values and your core beliefs so that you can restore order. Does that make sense? Also, replenish your spiritual energy too with the Five of Pentacles. Replenish your spiritual energy because things are shifting and changing with the Wheel of Fortune. Um, and to be on a lookout with certain like signs, symbols, synchronicities you may be seeing in nature or that you may be seeing anywhere to help you open up to like new ways of approaching situations and a replenishment of your energy and inner resources so that you can um, pursue what it is that you desire from that place of like you know um, true alignment with what it is that you want because you're in that energy, you know? Hey, story time. Someone else donated here. Who donated? Are you back for your question story time? I can get you after Gito, and then someone else donated. Who donated here? Who's I don't want to say your name if you don't want me to, but whose initial starts with E here? Yeah, I know you did, but did you donate again? You didn't donate again, did you? Like someone just donated. I Kanja. Oh, you donated again. Okay. I gotcha. So you got 2 questions? Anything else you want to know, Gito? I'm still on donation. No, just once. Oh, okay. Someone else donated. I don't know who that is, though. I guess they'll let me know. Anything else for Gito? What's in Gito's highest and best interest to know and or be aware of? Your highest and best interest to know and or be aware of is to keep persevering. Don't give up. Utilize the past to figure out like where your boundaries lie and what it is that motivates you, and find that sense of balance and peace so that you can bloom and blossom as a person and build your life on that foundation of balance and enlightened wisdom that you have learned from past, as you're staying on the lookout for opportunities, staying balanced amidst change, and seeing the codes and the communications from the universe with the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Cups that's guiding you along your path. Wait, what can you show me about Gito's career? Can you show me about Gito's career? Just so you're honoring your vision, King of Wands, utilizing your energy so you don't burn out, so that you're simplifying things because you've learned that lesson. And I feel like you're going within and you're coming up with another plan so that you can control that fire and pace yourself so that you don't burn out, but that you still complete your task efficiently and successfully. Clarify the King of Wands. Chariot. Yeah, it's like you're getting things in alignment, head and heart in alignment as you're moving forward successfully for victory. To work through things and be persuasive in your communications and figure out what's working and what's not working so that you can have that success and move on to the next project. What about Gito's emotional fulfillment? How you doing after working with animals by the best? What do you mean, Bernard? I like working with animals. About Gito's emotional fulfillment? About Gito's emotional fulfillment. Gito's highest best interest in being. Yeah, it's like you need more information to make decisions about what really lights you up and gives you that emotional fulfillment, and that takes exploration and opening yourself up to new energies. As you are drawing opportunities to you, and finding what gives your life more purpose and meaning, what makes you feel that way, like your life has more purpose and meaning. Something that has an emotional value to you is very important um, for success and victory. And it's about like kind of sending your ships out and exploring things to see if that does bring you that sense of fulfillment that you're seeking. Um, and just note those results. And if they lead you other places, then follow that route. But it's going to take you being adventurous and kind of taking action to find those things. Clarify the Two of Swords and the Knight of Wands. Yeah, it's like doing research and studying and finding things that light you up and then following that path. Learning from the past and relating to your environment differently and kind of going within, doing that vision quest and saying like, where am I? You know, what do I like? Do these things, are these things still in alignment with something that gives me joy, gives me a sense of purpose? It's like just doing that research and finding those things and exploring them. All right, story time. Oh, water? Yeah, I need some water myself, really. You're welcome, Gito. Your body's like, thanks, Yagmer. It's like soaking it up like a sponge. Like if I drink water right now, my body would be like, thanks. That's right, Yagmer. Yeah. So there's nothing like sleeping and waking up and just like chugging a bunch of water. It's like, oh, yeah. Are you here, story time? We're waiting on story time. I can answer Anna here. Let's see what's happening next with the divorce case for Anna here. Next for divorce case with Anna. Two, I feel like you're trying to organize and maintain some sort of balance as you're taking care of yourself and your child. I do feel like there is going to be communication and like kind of people looking into like how you run your home potentially. I do feel that you feel a bit maybe feel disconnected and unsure about what to do, and there's a little bit of worry, but I do see you're going to be reaching like um, a milestone because you are going to find something that kind of lights you up that you're going to follow, and it's going to bring you some stability because you're going to be leaving a stressful it's a mental thing. It's like you're going to be leaving this mental stress and worry before it becomes like a prison, so that you don't become imprisoned, victim of your own mind. So that way you can maintain a sense of clarity moving forward. And Blair, I am Blair. I'm waiting on story time. Like she donated, but I think she'll probably be back here soon. Yeah, I see that, Anna. But I feel like you're going to be like stable with that Queen of Pentacles there. And there's something to celebrate coming up with that Four of Wands bottom of the deck. You know, it's like feeling more stable and secure in your home and in your mind. It's just like you're doing some research, that Page of Swords. Alright guys, I think I'll answer a couple more free before I hop off. Or at least take a break from reading. I might sit and chat with you guys for a little bit or something. As I'll wind down. Yeah, I'm on free now, Blair. You can post. I was waiting on story time. There you are. Yeah, there you are, story time. No, you can post. Nancy, yeah, we can look here. Let me look for a Nancy here real quick. C's husband, Michael Williams, would like for me to know. Okay, I'll see if I can get him to come through here. I don't know why, but I'm seeing like a beaded bracelet. I'm seeing a heart, so this is like love for you. Do you feel his love? He wants to know, like, do you feel his love? Do you feel it? He's like sending love to you. It's like he's saying, like, sometimes you feel like he's not there, like it's barren, but he's there. He sends you love. He's showing me like a home. Like he's there with you, like especially those moments where you're just sitting with yourself and you're just being and you're just kind of, I don't know, for example, you know how sometimes you can hear the rain on the roof and you're just soaking it in. It's just peaceful and nice. Like he loves those moments with you. Like he's still there with you. And like he wants you to know that. Okay, story time. I'm looking to embark on a new project. It's something I'm super passionate about doing, and it's also a stepping stone. How will I go? Okay, let's see. So this new project, that story time is so this new project that Storytime wants to do here. How will it go? Victoriously, Chariot. I see like you're getting things into alignment with that Chariot. You're welcome, Nancy. And I see like you're going to be working on things with the Eight of Pentacles, and you're going to see results with the Seven of Pentacles, and you're going to have enough information at that point to be able to make a logical, rational decision moving forward. Okay, story time. I want you, it's 2 hours and 22 minutes. I'm going to finish the reading if you want to come back and see it. 2 hours and 22 minutes is your timestamp, okay? Clarify the Chariot here. Yeah, I do see like you're going to be creating. You're going to be utilizing like past experiences, past talents, past knowledge with like new, to create something new and different, and embark on this new beginning where it's like you are transforming and utilizing your resources in a different way. I do feel like you're making plans, and there's going to be a lot of options and potentials about how you want to create this and bring this about. There's this kind of restoration of utilizing certain things from the past in some way, but like you're doing it in a creative way that brings about new energy, if that makes sense. How will this go? Oh, Nine of Pentacles and the World. That is like feeling like after this process, you're going to feel like you've made the right decisions, followed up with the right actions. You're going to be enjoying your environment, and you're going to have success with the World card, because with Wisdom, Courage, Compassion, and Planning, you've reached some sort of success with the World card. There's going to be milestones being reached with the Four of Wands, stability, as you're balancing things out with the King of Pentacles, finding something stable. And then it looks like you're going to be having success if you continue to follow a plan with the Knight of Pentacles. It may be kind of slow growing at some point. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles in the World. Two of Cups. It's going to feel like it's a good fit for you with the Two of Cups. And you're going to be, at some point, getting priorities in order, and then suspending previous beliefs and judgments, so you can allow for like a new perspective, a new understanding, where it's like you're overcoming past hangups maybe have been keeping you stuck, so that you can ground your higher self vision for your life with the Ten of Cups there. Clarify the Two of Cups. And you're going to be taking action, taking a step in a new direction as you're getting excited about the future. Because again, it's like you're seeing growth, and because of that, you're able to make a logical, rational decision about how you want to push forward in a way that is in alignment with like things you've learned before. Like you have a lot of wisdom that you can utilize, and being methodical and practical when it comes to giving birth to this project. As you're focusing on the benefit, and it's outweighing a fear, because you're actually seeing results here. And what will be the long-term outcome of this? It's like you're going to be taking action to win. Five of Swords, because it's like with the Justice, you're going to be like evaluating something and make sure it's in alignment with your core values. There's contracts, balance, as you are molding something as if it was clay with the Strength card, so you can come up with inspired action. Clarify the Five of Swords here. Okay, man. You're going to be like, at some point there's going to come where it's like you're going to be pausing and kind of like looking at something, turning it on its head, kind of looking at it from different angles, and seeing how you want to proceed after that. That's like the long-term outcome. And this, you're going to come up with an inspired idea that is going to come from it. And you're going to find some sort of workable plan and take action on it with the Queen of Wands. So this is going to lead to like some sort of like inspirational idea. Looks good. And it's like you're going to be learning a lot from this and like taking that moving forward. And it's also going to help boost your confidence about what it is that you're able to achieve and do when you set your mind to something. Okay, let's see. Princess. Let's see. What is A's overall energy towards Princess? Princess currently. What is A's overall energy towards Princess? Three of Wands, he's kind of like waiting. There's like no action. And it looks like he is kind of really focused on himself with the Five of Swords. This is like cutting things out to like put yourself first. And with the Two Kings, that's to me like outward achievement. So he's really focused on balancing himself emotionally so he can accomplish like a vision he has for his life in terms of his outward achievements. That's like his main focus. I knew it, Dibs. Yeah. I just answered you, Princess, like just now. Like that was yours. What's next in love for Sarah? What's next in romantic love for Sarah? What's next in romantic love for Sarah? World, actually like getting closure and like closing out successfully an old cycle to begin a new one successfully. It's you going within with a hermit to do a vision quest. And I feel like you're going to be utilizing and like taking lessons that you learned in the past and like taking that wisdom, leaving the pain. Because after you've learned the lesson and gained the wisdom, the pain's no longer necessary. And so it's like you're going to be taking that wisdom, leaving the pain so that you can be excited about new beginnings in the future in terms of romantic love with the World card there. Let's see. What does Blair need to know for her highest good about her romantic love life? Page of Pentacles. It's getting balance and like considering like what suitors like may have long-term potential. And yeah, basically it's like discerning like who's potentially could have long-term potential and who may like kind of be avoidant of like taking things a little more seriously, and just kind of like exploring which ones would be like be more put in more time and investment in terms of something like more long term, you know. All right, guys, I think I'll answer like one more here. Yeah, suitor is like someone who's kind of like trying to court you, you know. See, AM, will AM get a job within by the year 2026? Will AM be hired for a job by the year 2026? Would AM get a job? You're welcome, Blair. By the end, no, not yet. I haven't had breakfast yet. So I'm like going to hop. This is gonna be our last one, last question. I'm gonna hop off and grab a bite to eat. Then I'll be live again later and chat with you guys and answer some questions and stuff. Will AM get a job? Well, I'm surprised like my stomach hasn't started. I feel like it's about to, so I'm about to hop off because I don't want to be on live and all of a sudden it's like will AM get a job by the year 2026? Be employed by the year 2026. AM. Nine of Swords. Show me the timing. When is AM going to find employment? Very next job. What's the timing for that? What's the timing for that? You two New York devs. What's the timing for that? When is AM going to be finding employment, like a paying job? What's that timing? I can get timing. I can get timing, but Nine of Swords is like coming to end of cycle, so it might be more towards next year, maybe, but hopefully not, because there's always potential. But all right, guys. So I guess I'm gonna hop off and grab some breakfast, and I'll see you guys again real soon. I'll do another live, and we'll chat, and I'll do some readings, or it's whatever. Hey, Cornelius. All right, bye, guys.